What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 10 of my Europa Universalis 4 playthrough as the Ottomans in the Rights of Man expansion. And on the last episode we finished our war with the Mamluks. We took this string of land. We also got these boats that I forgot to send to protect trade. I'm sure you can do Alexandria, you can't get through, but I'm sure you'll find a way around that. We want them so we can blockade people if we go to war with this side. Mainly the Timurids. We could also send them to actually blockade Kara. So actually you just go down here. Blockade Kara. And Hassa. We are currently sieging down... Oh yes, we also declared war on Kara Konyulu. And they have a massive Iraqi separatist problem, although they have killed the Iraqi separatist leader. Or army at this point. We're sieging down to Baristan to get them out of the war. And this army's taking attrition. Can we move it anywhere to not take attrition? Up to here. Okay, we'll do that. We gain a trader. Fair enough. We won a battle against some Persian separatists who just suicided on me. That was not clever of them. We somehow lost 16 ships when we only had 10. How did we even manage that? How did we manage that? We lost 16 ships. Okay, so all my ships I just used died because I completely forgot that Kara would have a fleet of their own. So you just stay there, box. We lost a claim on a province, that's okay. We're up to 3,000 gold, so we're going to spend some more on some temples, some mosques. None of those are very high. It realistically has to be near to 4 if I want to take it. We'll do above 3 now, since we're getting a bit low. Otherwise we will start on barracks. So this will get us an extra 1,000 manpower cap. Anywhere really high. 500 seems high. Let's do that. 750. 500. Yeah, so anywhere that gives us about 500. Looks like 375 is going to be the next highest. It's quite low down there. Trebizond's pretty decent, 500 there, 500 there, 500 there. That takes us back down to 2,000, perfect, 625. 500. Okay, so that'll get us some more manpower, which will help out because we are taking some losses to manpower in this war, which I'm not a fan of. We are up to quite high war score against our enemies. What do we want to take? We want to take these 3. They're definite. And then perhaps the Armenian region, these 3. And that's only 56, that's not too bad. What about these 4? Ooh, we could almost take them. What if we didn't take that one? Could we take that one? What if we didn't take Yerevan? We could take that. Cut them in half. Get a border with the Timurids, who are a rival. We could actually take that one as well. It's 99 war score, we're almost there. Let's do that. Once we siege this down, we'll probably be able to. We look weak. We're the Ottomans. We do not look weak. We never look weak until the 20th century. 19th century. More rebels suiciding against us. Great work there. That's something I'd like to see worked on. Rebel AI. Because Rebel AI, they often suicide when, look, they could have easily gotten independence for Persia, but because they attacked my army, they can't anymore. It's stupid. Why would you attack my army? I have like 4 times your men. Right, so we shouldn't have taken that. We just took artillery combat ability when we don't have artillery. We did get the discipline boost, which is nice. We could convert our heir to a general 50 tradition. Why would we do that? We have 65. We could just do it there and it would be free. Or we can lose claim strength. No, we'll just lose claim strength because claim strength already sucks. We suffered some more peasant rebels there. Okay, that should put us high enough where we can peace out. It does. We will possibly get some random people in a coalition against us. That's okay. So we lost 38,000, they lost 76,000. So a lot more punishing for them. Kara lost more than me individually. Tabaristan lost 27,000 men. How did Tabaristan, a 2-province minor, have 27,000 men, even if it was across a war? Like, and once they didn't have 27,000, but how did they manage to have enough manpower to... That must have been their entire manpower pool, plus their entire standing army, plus some mercenaries. We're going to pay to reduce war exhaustion, I think. And then we're going to spend some money on coring. Not money. It would be awesome if you could spend money to core things. It'd be a lot cheaper than spending admin points. And everything else looks good. We could rent out people to Condottieri. Shervan, would you like some Condottieri? This army, you would pay 1.6 times. You couldn't because you can't afford to pay 9.52 per month. What if I did split in half and then I offer you this army? You still can't afford to pay 5 per month. Who are you at war with? The Golden Horde. Wow, the Golden Horde looks terrible. It becoming like a reverse L shape. Basically Waluigi. And yes, I know Waluigi's is an upside down, but actually is it? Okay, now I can't. Now I really can't remember. Is Waluigi's L upside down, or is it just reversed? No, it's upside down, isn't it? It's like Waluigi. Morocco, go away. I don't want your alliance. All this land is doing well. We never actually got an uprising in Georgia, which is nice. How is our autonomy doing? We could lower it some places. We'll hold off for now. We're doing fine for autonomy. We are the second power in the world. We're almost caught up with Ming. They are slacking a bit because of the Renaissance not embraced. If we look at this, you can see Renaissance has only spread this far. Hasn't spread to Ming yet, and it won't for quite some time. Most of Europe's embraced the Renaissance at this point. Lithuania is struggling a little bit. Brandenburg, surprisingly, hasn't got the Renaissance. That's strange. Technology-wise, India, pretty up there. 667. That's... We have 776. So they're almost caught up with me. Ming has 775. Ethiopia has 757. Of course, you've got some people over here. Actually, I think 776 is the highest in the world. Yes, no one's got 777 yet. Mainly because of idea groups. People fall behind in whichever idea group they took. We can't go up to 80 force limit yet. We are going to rebuild this fleet down here. And we are slightly... If we built 10, we'd be over. So let's just build this up to 10 like that. Okay, so who is our next target? Probably Ardalan. They're under the Timurids. Okay, not Ardalan. Because the Timurids, even though they look weak because of the rebels, they've probably still got a sizable army. Let's have a look at total armies. Yes, they still have 36,000 men. We're second in the world, just behind Ming. Force limit wise, we have the highest force limit. Timurids in third. They have no manpower though. We could build an extra 12 men. Is 12 men going to help? Not really. I think we save that for cannons. We might get like 4 cannons for each army. Lose some legitimacy or prestige. We'll take the legitimacy hit. It's okay. Ardalan's fabricating on me. We could go to war with these guys, the Gazamuks, whatever they're called. We couldn't actually offer vassalization to them if we got them up to 190. We'll try and get them there, but we won't like give them an alliance or anything until we get them high enough. Because it looks like they're gonna full annex Shirvan, which they may not accept vassalization after they do that. Do that. Do that. Good, good. So all of our coring is done. How long is the... I just noticed that Georgia got eaten. How long is the truce with the Mamluks? Our theologian just died. We're about halfway done with it. Ends in 89, so 6 more years. We're actually 9 years through that truce already. We are going to take a level 2 advisor, if possible. What's our current inflation at? It's 2.48. We do need this inflation reduction guy. Now it's going down by 0.08 a year. I think we may just have to keep that guy for eternity, because the gold's really racking up. Kosovo over here produces quite a bit. If we look, production here, 2.44 ducats per year, per month. This is monthly, isn't it? Yeah, that's monthly, so 2.44 ducats a month. So times that by 12 and you get, what, 28 or so? Something around that? Because 24 from the 12 times 2 and then 0.44. Yes, so something like 28, 29. We lost another general. We're running a bit short on generals at the moment. Was that our 2 siege general? It was. Not great for us. So they did take that. Would they still accept vassalization? They would. So we may do... I'm going to guarantee them. We're going to offer the alliance. That's fine. We're going to try and get them up as high as possible, as quickly as possible. They're going to offer the royal marriage as well. Up to 143 now. How much higher can we go? Not that much higher because of our aggressive expansion. Lose 5. We've got this event quite recently. Military tech, yes. Get some bronze cannons going. And you're suffering attrition now. Are we heading that way right now? I think we're going to go back to war with the Mamluks next. We're going to send you down to here. Actually, no, you're going to go all that way. You are going to stop here, and then you are going to follow down to Gaza. And then once you get there, I will start building you a cannon each. We're almost at our maximum manpower, so I'm not that worried about doing that. Could harsh treatment if we had enough military power. Karakonulu separatists likely to rise up in Azerbaijan, Ardabil, Melkates, or Marage. Okay, they rose up just as my armies come down here. Great, great, great. Send them all to that one. Yeah, didn't really work out. Okay, we'll go after this one first, smash it, and then go after this one. That should unsiege itself. And our 2-star general just died. Not amazing. We're going to take that one. We need an idea. Mercenary maintenance, nice. We also got cavalry combat ability plus 15%, which means we are now at 20, 25 and 10. We are max Diplo points. We could get the next Diplo idea. 7 years ahead of time though. We could do some development perhaps. See, I'm wary doing development at this point because it's better to do it later on. Because then we can... Well, we're definitely going to do 1 point of development here in Constantinople. Because that gets us to 40 and that really helps institution spread. Other than that, we could spend it on doing some culture conversion. Could convert the Kurdish province since it's not accepted. Let's do that. And apart from that, we'll hold off slightly, just for a little while. How much are you all worth? Any 0.4s? No 0.3s even. So more military then. See if we can find any more 500s. There's a 500. 1 for 1, 1 for 1. How can I not construct any more buildings here? Can you really only have 1 building? No, you have 2. You already have a marketplace. Let's get rid of the castle. Over here we've got castle, mosque and marketplace. Let's get rid of the marketplaces. They're not worth it at this point in the game. We are going to construct temples. Are these worth it over here? Not quite. So we'll do some barracks if we have the space. No. 400's pretty good. I think the 400 one will do. Yes, we'll do the 400 one. And 370. We've got 375s quite a lot. So we'll do some 375s. We'll keep going until we go down to 2000. 375, 375. There we go. Just build up our Civil War and Cleves. We'll build up our manpower even further. Please don't take attrition the entire way. Maintain diplomat in them. We're going to keep trying to get them as our ally or our vassal. We can actually ask them for some trade power. Or we could grant them military access first and then ask them for some trade power. And that's going to put us at 196, which is enough that I can now vassalize them. So there we go, there's a peaceful conquest. These guys are now my vassal, after the Golden Horde just helped them win a war. So hello Gazukimuk. Why did I have to vassalize the one person I can't pronounce? Again, 50 Diplo. It couldn't have been admin, could it? I would have loved admin, but no, you had to give me Diplo, which I don't really care for at this point. Policy-wise, infantry combat, that's going to be something we definitely take later on in the game. Not so much this early, I don't think it's really needed, these boosts. Not as much because most countries don't take them, which means you... Did my heir just die? How has my heir died twice? Mehmet II's not going to have an heir. It's just destined. Okay, let's see if any of these are good. 435's decent, a 452. This is more important. Diplo's the least important of the points, so we'll go for that. Mammoth. And with our third heir of the game, we are going to end today's episode and the end of this week's episodes. So there'll be another simulation coming on the weekend. We may actually have two, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. We'll have to see. This will be back, of course, on Monday afternoon, UK time. We'll have 2 episodes then and then 2 on the Tuesday. But until then, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe as well. Check out the rest of the videos going up on the channel. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.